I was touched by this video as well, and a comment that I'd like to make about living in the, understanding the person in the present moment. I think many of us have a hard time living in the moment. You know, I'm here right now, but am I really here, or am I on my device? Am I over there solving the problems over there and missing points that you're making? I think the notion of living in the present is something that we have to learn ourselves and maybe practice ourselves and remind ourselves of, to be able to help and understand how to do that with another. Just an insight I have.
Thank you. We're getting great comments today, and that's another very important point. Thank you for making that. There are some things that people living with dementia do better than the rest of us, and one of them is their ability to be present in the moment. Because when you have less access to the past or the future, that's where you are most successful, and people are so good at that. And here we're spending all this money taking mindfulness courses and yoga and Tai Chi, and people with dementia are just there. They can do it. And the other important point that you're making that I really want to emphasize, because it's so critical, is that the best way for us, and I talk about this in my books, the best way for us to communicate and understand people with dementia is to take away all that distraction out of our head. I call it the eye of the hurricane approach, and just don't worry about where you just were, what you have to do next. You really have to clear your mind and say, right now, I am attentive, I'm present, I'm focused on you and what you have to say. People will sometimes, people you thought couldn't talk will say things when you are attentive, because they can sense when you are with them or not. And when you're not with them, if you're thinking about something you just read on the email, a person can sense that this extreme sensitivity to body language that people develop when they have more trouble with facts and memories. And so you can either enable or disable people by your presence. And learning presence and mindfulness is really important. I mentioned Jennifer Carson with the Alzheimer's Resource Center. They've just done a year-long collaboration with me with my well-being approach. And their next collaboration is going to be working with mindfulness training for their care partners so that they can help learn to be more present. So thanks for sharing that.